What's up, guys? Pwnstar for Hire here, bringing you another gameplay. And what we have here is we have an HQ game upon request. And there's a couple things I want to announce in this game. First off, obviously what I'm using, I have the FAMAS hole with the Spaz 12. I do use the Spaz actually. There's a couple times where I've got a clutch and use it pretty well. And this is just one of those games that I was really proud of myself because I pretty much played stupid. I mean, it all looks like it turned out amazing, but I stick to the outskirts. I camp a little bit here and there. But the one thing that I did that you shouldn't do, that usually doesn't work out, not even for me sometimes, is I lock this building up pretty well, but when my guys are on the whole other side of the map, they just start spawning on me. And it turned out great because I was able to clutch it out and survive and get some chopper gunners and stuff. But it wasn't the smartest way to play, and I just wanted to announce that to you guys, that it's just definitely not what you should do. But this first part, I believe, that's probably in the second video, which will be up tomorrow. And I like this. There's pretty much like two different kinds of playstyles in this game. And this was a full HQ game because nobody was really taking a priority to the HQ. There were noob tubes involved, and that's why I decided to play this like a TDM. So if you guys were looking for me to go sit on the HQ, I'm sorry, but I tried doing that a couple games before this, and they were noob tubes galore. And I don't know if that's how HQ usually is, but it was like appalling. It was horrible. So I believe the final kill death ratio on this was a 12 KD. I believe I go 120 and 10, and I know that sounds amazing, but keep in mind it was only it was like 20-minute game, so that's like 2 regular domination games. Going 60 and 5 or something like that, which is still a pretty decent game. It's just, you know, and it's just a consistency thing, and it was a pretty cool game. I'm not familiar with the FAMAS. I was always an M16 guy. I always skip this map. I never play this map, and I'm new to HQ, so I think I did pretty well to adjust to this game type, and I stick to these outskirts like I am right here, and to the left and inside that building, and I pretty much make this general area my home, and it's because we had the comfort of locking the thing down and getting the points, and we were pretty safe the whole game. And I don't know, I hope you guys pay attention to how I'm actually playing it, and this is a more cautious way of playing, because a lot of people have been on me lately saying, you rush too much, and you know, like Xjaw said, not to bring it up or anything like that. When I put that 78 and 13 striker gameplay up, he said that would be embarrassing for his channel, and he said that because he thinks a game where, even though, you know, like his example was, if he'd only put up like a 45 and 3 gameplay or something, give or take, you know, 20 or 25 of the kills were with the chopper gunner. But either way, you know, he finds something like that with that kind of KD more impressive, so I decided to put on those kill streaks, and I think a 12 KD is pretty damn good, especially of a consistent 20 period time. So I hope you guys enjoy that. A couple things I want to announce in this. I'm going to hit the UCG in a minute, but Xbox, guys. I've got a buddy hooking me up with it within, I think, the next 2 weeks. So good news. As long as everything's okay with the Xbox, I'll be having an Xbox within the next 2 weeks. The only thing I got to worry about is obviously I'm going to need Xbox Live, and I'll need a wireless adapter. And I think those are about $100 right there. And then I'll probably just get a 3-month Xbox Live card or something like that for just, I guess, the first 3 months, just to get the feel for it again. And I'll be on the Xbox again, guys. I'll be on both systems, don't fret. PS3 is still my main system, but I want to be able to game with my subs and my friends and, you know, Woody and people and everything on the Xbox side of things. So once I get, you know, $120 together or whatever to buy that wireless adapter, so hopefully, as long as that goes well, if I can get the funds together, I can get that Xbox up and running within the next few weeks. So that's a good thing for you guys. One thing you might not like, and I hope you guys understand this, is I'm not going to spend the money to buy this game for Xbox. A lot of people are going to be like, why not? We really want you to play with us. For starters, I just broke my other PS3 disc, so I had to buy a new one. And I just think that I have a game that I'm really not into anymore. It's kind of abused, and it's not, you know, it's more stressful than anything. I just can't pull myself into spending another $50 to buy this game for Xbox when it comes down to a game that I really do not favor too much. I just play this for you guys. So I hope you guys understand why I'm not buying it. I might borrow it from a friend or something like that, you know what I mean? But I can't pull myself to spend another $40, $50 to buy this game, you know what I mean? Black Ops I might buy for both systems or something like that, but as of right now, now that I know what MW2 is like, I can't buy this game for Xbox. So I'm just going to have to find a way to borrow it or something like that. Another thing is, as you can tell, I'm staying staying away from most of my clan for the most part. When we take the objectives, as you could tell, like prior to a little earlier, is I do pretty well at defending it, and I do it at a distance. And I just pay attention to what my guys are doing, and I listen to the sounds, and I stick to these outskirts, you know, this whole little back area. And obviously it proved useful, and there are a couple spots I do pretty well. And I don't know. I think because of this game right here, Quarry kind of grew on me a little bit, and I really actually kind of enjoyed this game. I don't know what it is. I never liked it before. I don't know if it was because of the spawn tubes or what it was, but there was something that always drew me away from the map. The one thing I didn't like about it is because I often play it on Dom if I ever get it, and B is right down there, and it's so easy to get naded or noob tubed. That's one of the flaws I think of this map. But anyways, I really want to thank you guys for 7K subs. I know it's another K, and that's a really good thing to me. I love all the support you guys have given me. There's been a lot of YouTube drama and issues lately, and I really want to thank you guys for being solid with me. And I love, you know, the friendship and the bonds I've gained from this, and I want it all to keep and continue growing. And I hope to be able to game with some of you guys on the Xbox soon as I can, and all that good stuff. And well, one more thing I want to mention is I got that UCG coming up, and I know I only put the first episode out, but I want you guys' feedback on it. What I need from you guys are topics. I've got probably the next few months booked. Anyone from Mercadurka, Brown Eyed Girl, Jahazy, who else? I might talk to Pros Don't Talk, Shut Your Mouth. Who else we got? A few guys that you guys might know. I believe Rock Lobster accepted it. There's a few guys that decided they want to be a part of this, and it's a pretty cool experience to do this. It's not necessarily a dual com, and obviously it's just to acquaint myself with the up-and-coming gamers, the people that are around the same level that I am right now, and to show you guys this, because obviously you guys all know about, you know, Woody and Wings and all them people, and I think if we form this show or whatever, it can introduce us to the guys that are coming. Only have a couple K subs, 10K subs or something like that, and I can introduce them to you, and that's just a fun thing for me to do. So the commentary is going to be random. You guys pick the topics and the questions, so make them work, and I'm going to let the guest actually pick the topic or topics for the night. So the juicier they are, probably the more likely they'll be picked by them. So I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy what I'm doing with that, and I believe Mercadurka is doing one. I think we'll do it Thursday, and we'll have it up on Friday. I'm going to ask them if they want to put their gameplay on it. I didn't want it to be like an actual dual com, hey, go check these guys' channel out or anything like that. But in a way, it's kind of like that. It's just we're pretty much talking about, you know, goofy subjects. So in a way, it's kind of like an ongoing dual commentary thing. I'm just not pretty much vouching, hey, go check these guys out. It's pretty much, you know, introducing them to you and letting you guys, you know, pick the topics and see how they are and how they react and how they talk. And I think personality matters. There's a lot of people that can quick scope like beasts, but I think when it comes down to what we like to watch and who's funny and stuff like that, that's what I'm trying to provide for you guys with this show. So I hope you enjoy that. And well, yeah, I know I should have probably cut out some of these chopper gunner parts, but I figured, you know, split it up into two 10-minute games, and you'll appreciate it. In this first game, I'm pretty much, I guess, for lack of better words, more campy or defensive. I'm worrying about dying from noob tubes and stuff like that, and I played it smart, and I don't know what it was, but in the next game, I do some of the similar things, but I just pretty much post up in that one building, and I do pretty well. The spaz comes into play, and I don't know, I just hope you enjoy this, and I hope you actually sit through and watch both videos, because it in turn is actually like two different gameplays. You guys will probably enjoy both of them, so I hope you guys check these both out. I'll link them both in each video, the opposite one, you know what I mean. So, yeah, anyways, I've really grown onto the FAMAS. The FAMAS Hole is probably my new favorite gun, outside of, you know, the other two guns that I really like are the UMP and the ACR. But when I want a gun in between, the FAMAS is the new gun for me. So I encourage you guys to go check it out. And I don't know. I hope you guys like this. If you guys have any questions or requests, send it to me in a message. My computer's being a little douchebag right now, and I can't really read the comments. It's a piece of crap. So anything or any way you can get a hold of me, I can only pretty much get to you within the next week via messages. So hit me up on that. The part 2 of this will be up tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Rate, comment, subscribe, and keep the comments and requests coming, guys. Thanks for the love. Peace out. Pornstar for Hire. Get it.